Hi yogis, and welcome to this de-stress yoga flow. This class is all about relaxing and rejuvenating our body and mind. We're going to be moving through a lot of forward folding postures, as this is a great way to relax the nervous system and, most importantly, bring our attention here inwards rather than being here in our head worrying about everything that's going on around us. Alright, so I invite you to come down onto your mat, join me in easy sit. If you want to make this position a little bit easier, feel free to place a cushion or a folded up towel underneath your bottom. We're going to rest the hands on our knees and closing down the eyes. So allowing calm to come across your body now. Getting rid of any last little wiggles or movements. And then finding stillness. Bringing your attention to your posture, feeling your sitting bones ground down into the earth, feeling that lift and length through your spine, relaxing the shoulders down and back, and rising through the crown of the head ever so slightly. Taking a moment now to tune into the rhythm of your body, feeling your heartbeat, feeling your breath. Taking a nice big inhale through your nose, pausing at the top, and big exhale through the mouth, nice and loud. And again, inhale. Pausing at the top and exhale. One more time, inhale and exhale. Just bringing your focus above you now. I want you to picture the blue sky and clouds, knowing that each one of those clouds is holding any stress or tension or negative emotions or feelings you might be holding on to, and watching as those clouds slowly float by and out of sight. Noticing how the sky becomes more clear, and feeling that sense of calm, clarity, and compassion for yourself. Knowing that this place right here is your safe place. No judgment. Slowly opening up your eyes. We're going to start with some upper body movements now, releasing through the shoulders and the neck. I know it's quite common for us to hold tension here, so I want to spend a little bit of time in our upper body. So we're going to take a nice big inhale, rounding the shoulders forward, then up towards the ears, and then exhale, guiding the shoulders back and down. Taking an inhale again, rolling shoulders up, and exhale, rolling back and down. One more time, inhale and exhale. This time going the opposite way, so taking an inhale, guiding shoulders back and up towards the ears, and exhale, rounding shoulders forward and down. And again, inhale, exhale. One more time, inhale and exhale. This time on your inhale, guiding shoulders up to your ears, almost like you're trying to touch your earlobes. And then exhale, dropping the shoulders down, lengthening through the neck. Inhale, shoulders lift. Exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Giving our shoulders a nice big shake now. All right, we're going to lift the left arm up and over the head and just gripping the fingertips behind the ear. We're slowly going to guide the left ear down to the shoulder. No tension here, so just allowing the weight of your hand to slowly sink you deeper into this stretch. If you'd like to go a little bit deeper, feel free to pull your right shoulder away from your ear, lengthening through the right side of your neck, and you can even step your right palm out to the side. Taking some nice deep breaths here. If you'd like to move the stretch more towards the back of your neck, feel free to begin to dip the chin forward slightly and just stopping wherever feels nice. Again, being gentle with your body here. Focusing on that breath, relaxing on the exhale. Taking one more breath in and out. And then slowly releasing and bringing your head back to center. All right, let's go the other way now. So we're lifting right fingertips up and over, gripping onto the back of our ear here, and gently allowing the right ear to sink down to the shoulder. Again, if you want to go a little bit deeper here, feel free to pull your left shoulder away from your ear, and then even stepping your left palm out to the side, stretching through your arm. If you want to move that stretch more towards the back of your neck, feel free to slowly bring your chin towards the chest, stopping anywhere that feels good. Finding that breath, relaxing on the exhale. Taking one more breath, and then slowly releasing, bringing your head back to center. Give everything a nice big shake again. All right, we're going to bring the hands forward, and we're going to come into a cat-cow position now. So stacking shoulders above wrists and hips above knees, spreading those fingers out nice and wide, making sure we're pressing the fingertips down, and just applying a little bit of pressure to the shins, also grounding down through the front of the feet. All right, we're going to take a nice big inhale here, dropping the belly button, broadening through the collarbones, looking up, and exhale, rounding through the spine, looking at the belly button. Inhale, dropping belly button down, broadening through the collarbones. Exhale, rounding through the spine. So following your own breath rhythm here, and just adding in any movements you feel you need, whether that's shaking your hips left to right or your shoulders, or maybe you just want to move through a regular cat-cow. So feeling your spine stretch and release. And for those of you who might practice yoga regularly, you will know about our chakras, or the energy centers in our body. And most of them are located in our spine, so this is a great way to really rebalance the energy of our body. Let's move through one more breath cycle, in and out. And then slowly coming back to neutral spine. All right, we're going to roll over the toes here, coming back to our first downward dog. So pressing those fingertips down into the ground, lengthening through your spine, guiding your armpits in towards each other, tailbone lifting up to the sky. Feel free to bend your knees if you need to, and then guiding the heels down to the ground. Feel free to also pedal your feet, shake your hips. Again, any movements that feel good here. All right, taking a nice big inhale, bending the knees, look at the hands. Exhale, slowly walking the feet to the top of your mat. Taking an inhale, shoulders lift, lengthening through the spine. Feel free to place your hands on your shins. And then exhale, we're slowly folding forward. Now feel free to bend your knees if you want to place your attention more into your lower back and releasing the lumbar spine. So if your knees are bent, we want to aim to press the belly and chest to the thighs. You can even grip onto your elbows here, coming into ragdoll, releasing the upper body, shaking side to side, shaking the head, yes, no. If you want to place more focus on your hamstrings, feel free to straighten through the knees here, aiming to bend at the hips, relaxing the upper body down again, gripping onto elbows. So wherever you are, I want you to surrender to gravity. Allow the crown of your head to sink down. Feel the space between your vertebrae. Finding your breath and knowing that the deeper that you breathe, the more your body will relax and release into these postures. Taking one more breath in, big exhale out, relaxing the upper body. This time, inhale, lifting the shoulders, lengthening through the spine. Exhale, flattening the hands, step out to plank, dropping the knees, lower down, chaturanga, tucking those elbows in. Take an inhale, rolling the shoulders back, lifting the chest to cobra, and exhale, slowly pressing back to downward dog. We're going to take an inhale, left toes lifting up to the sky. On your exhale, bending your left knee, looking underneath your left armpit. Take an inhale, left toes lift back up to the sky. Exhale, bringing knee to chest, stepping your foot in between your hands and dropping your back knee down. Now we're just going to do a lazy lunge here, so I want you to drop your left shoulder to your knee. Allow your upper body to relax. You can even let your arms become loose here. So as you inhale, really aiming to lengthen through the spine, broadening through the collarbones. Exhale, sinking the hips. If it feels nice, you can also dip your head down. Just spending a couple of breaths here, so a really nice way to open up your hips. It's quite common for us to hold a lot of tension in and around our hips, so this is a nice way to release the hip flexors and also the groins. Taking one more breath in and out. And then placing your hands firmly back down on the ground, tucking over your back toes. We're going to take an inhale, guide the left knee into the chest, and then kicking left toes up to the sky. Exhale, bringing knee to left elbow, and then we're going to sit down into pigeon pose. So making sure your back knee is pointing down. We're flexing the front foot to protect our front knee. And if you want to make this a little bit easier, you can also grab that cushion or that folded up towel and place it underneath your bottom. This is going to give you a little bit more elevation and make it a bit more comfortable. Now, if you're a little less flexible in your hips, bring your heel a little bit closer to your groin. Otherwise, you can push that heel away for a deeper stretch. We're going to place one hand on either side of the mat. Take an inhale, lift through the chest, looking up. Exhale, sink the right hip down. Feel free to stay here, or you can even drop down onto elbows, or even all the way down forehead to hands. Whatever position is most comfortable for you right now. As you inhale, I really want you to feel that length through the spine. And as you exhale, sinking the right hip down to your mat, belly button sinking down, heart sinking down, surrendering to gravity. So making sure you're not holding tension anywhere else in your body. We should be holding and feeling that stretch in our left hip. Try and relax your shoulders, relax your face. Take one more breath. And then when you're ready, slowly lifting the chest. We're going to sit onto the left bottom, swinging the right foot forward. We're going to hook the foot over the knee. Sitting up nice and proud, hugging the leg into our body, pressing the belly button to thigh. We're going to reach the right arm back behind us. Take a nice big inhale, left fingertips lift up to the sky. Exhale, guiding elbow over knee, looking over our right shoulder. So coming into a spinal twist here. Making sure you're twisting over a straight spine. So as you inhale, lift through the crown of the head. Exhale, using your left elbow to twist you even deeper, looking over your right shoulder. Continuing to feel that belly button draw closer to your thigh. Taking one more breath. And on your exhale, slowly coming back to center, we're going to come into a counter twist, so twisting the other way now. Again, over a straight spine, so lifting through the crown of the head on your inhale. Exhale, looking over your left shoulder. And then releasing, coming back to center. We're slowly going to step the feet back and meeting back in downward dog. All right, give your downward dog a nice big shake here. All right, we're going to take an inhale, bend the knees, look at the hands. Exhale, walking the feet to the top of your mat. Take an inhale, shoulders lift. Exhale, folding forward. Again, you have the option to either place your focus more into your lower back, so bending your knees, pressing belly and chest to your thighs and gripping onto your elbows, coming into ragdoll, or coming into a forward fold, so straightening the legs, allowing the upper body to fold forward, feeling that release through the hamstrings. So wherever you are, you can shake your body left to right, finding that breath. Taking one more breath in and out. And then on your next inhale, lifting the shoulders, lengthening through the spine. Exhale, placing the hands down on your mat, stepping out to plank, lower down, chaturanga, tucking that belly button in. Take an inhale, up dog, squeezing the bottom to protect the lower back. And exhale, rolling back to downward dog. All right, let's take an inhale, right toes lift up to the sky. Exhale, bending the right knee, looking underneath your right armpit. Take an inhale, right toes lift. Exhale, bringing knee into the chest. Step your foot in between your hands and drop your back knee down. So coming into that lazy lunge again, so resting your right shoulder onto your thigh. Letting the arms release here. Remembering every time you inhale, lengthening, broadening through the collarbones. Exhale, sinking the hips. If you'd like to, you can dip the head down. Feeling the upper body surrender down to the earth. Feeling your hips release here. Taking one more breath. And then slowly placing your hands firmly back down onto your mat, curling over the back toes. We're going to take an inhale, bend the knee into the chest, kicking the toes right up to the sky. Exhale, bringing knee to right elbow and coming down into pigeon. So again, you can place that cushion underneath your bottom if you need it. We're aiming to get the back kneecap pointing down, flexing the front foot, one hand on either side. Taking an inhale, lift through the collarbones. And then feeling free to either stay here on elbows or even forehead down to the ground. So remembering as you inhale, lengthening through the spine, feeling that space between your vertebrae. Exhale, allowing left hip to sink down, belly button sinking down, and heart. Bringing that focus to your right hip, feeling that tension and tightness release with every exhale. Relaxing through the shoulders, relaxing through the face. Taking one more breath. And then slowly releasing, guiding chest upwards. We're going to sit onto the right bottom now, swinging the left leg forward, hooking the foot over the knee, giving ourselves a nice big hug, belly button to thigh. Reaching left hand behind us, taking a nice big inhale, fingertips up to the sky. Exhale, elbow over the knee, looking over the left shoulder. Twisting over straight spine here. So every time we inhale, lifting through the crown of the head. Exhale, using that elbow to push against the knee and twist deeper. Feeling that belly button draw towards the thigh. Taking one more breath. And on the exhale, slowly releasing back to center, coming into our counter twist. Again, lifting through the crown of the head. Exhale, looking over the right shoulder. And then slowly coming back to center. We're going to come into butterfly pose, so Baddha Konasana. So bringing the soles of the feet together, just shuffle the bottom left to right. So we really want the sitting bones down on the ground. If you're finding this position a little bit tricky, again, you've got your cushion to give you a bit more elevation. So we're going to grip onto our feet just like the pages of a book. So thumbs into the soles of the feet, fingers wrapping around the tops of the feet. Taking an inhale, lifting through the chest, and I want you to draw the belly button forward, tucking the elbows into the side body. Trying to sit as tall as you can here, and slowly beginning to fold forward at the hips. If you'd like to, you can place the elbows down into your thighs to make this stretch a little bit deeper. So really gripping onto your feet here. You can pull using your arms, keeping your neck nice and long, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Slowly releasing, sitting tall again. We're just going to do a few little flutters of our butterfly wings here. All right, and coming into our last posture for today, we're going to push the feet a little bit further away from our body, creating a diamond with our legs. We're going to place the hands underneath the shins, so I want you to scoop under the calves, under the shin bones, aiming to drop the elbows down to the mat. Now don't worry if you can't drop them there, that's completely okay. Get as close as you can. Then we're slowly going to sink the head down, rounding through the spine. So almost creating your own little cocoon here. And allowing the weight of your upper body to sink you deeper into this posture. So this is a great way to block out the outside world. You can really feel how the rhythm of your body is amplified here. So really connecting to that heartbeat and feeling and hearing that breath. Feeling as your body sinks even closer to the ground. Taking one more breath here. And then slowly releasing, finding your way back up to easy sit. So crossing your legs, feel free to cross them the opposite way if you'd like to. We're going to rest those hands on your knees and closing down your eyes. Again, bringing your focus to your posture, feeling those sitting bones grounding down, that length through your spine, relaxing the shoulders down and back, and lifting ever so slightly through the crown of your head. So now placing one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. We're going to finish today's class just as we started, breathing together. We're going to take a nice big inhale here through the nose. Feel your chest lift and your belly rise. Hold at the top. Exhale, feel the belly sink down, then the chest sink down. Inhale through the nose. Pause at the top. Exhale through the mouth. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Feeling that stillness and calm come across your body. Bringing your hands to prayer in front of you, then pressing your thumbs into your chest, connecting with heartbeat, connecting with your breath. I want you to take a moment to know that any time you feel anxious, overly stressed, full of tension, whether that be physically or mentally or emotionally, know that you can always come back here, come back to your breath. Taking a moment to feel grateful for the practice, to be able to move your body at any time you choose. And of course, to be grateful for yourself and know how strong you are and that you can get through anything. Slowly opening up your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.